Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm back. I've been away for about a week now, but I've made the most of it and I have got rather a lot of pickups to show you. They're mainly DVDs to be honest, because when I was on holiday I didn't come across very many Blu-rays. I came across about one or two in charity shops and the rest were from CEX. But I got quite lucky on the DVDs, so I'll show you everything I got and tell you where I got it from. So first off, this was actually not one. This was from before my holiday, which I just didn't get to show you, that I'd ordered, and I just never got around to just showing it. And that is Dreamer with Kurt Russell and Dakota Fanning. I watched this when I was younger, but I cannot remember anything about it. It's also got Chris Christopherson in, who I believe plays Kurt Russell's father. Could be wrong there though. And it's basically about a racehorse. I think it's inspired by a true story, and I like Kurt Russell, and I remember liking this film, but it has been like probably more than 10 years since I watched it, so thought I'd buy it and give it another go. So that is Dreamer. Next up, these next pickups were all from a car boot sale. It was, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There must be one missing, because I'm pretty sure that was the other one. I wondered where that had gone. Bear with me, sorry. It was buy 6, basically buy 6 get one, no, buy 5 get one free. So it was basically 6 for £5. So and they most of these are sealed. I'll show you the ones that aren't sealed first, and really good that I found most of these, because 2 of them are relatively new films, the rest are old, but 4 of the 6 of them are still sealed, so I was very happy with that. First one is one I've been wanting to watch for a long time. It stars Kevin Costner and Rene Russo. Also stars Don Johnson, and that is Tin Cup in a nice snapper case. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch this for quite a long time, so I was very happy to get this, purely because I like Kevin Costner, and this looks like right up my road, so yeah, I shall be watching this soon. That is Tin Cup. Let me know what you think of it if you've seen it down below. Then I found this one, which I've been after for a while, because it kept on coming on the television and I kept putting it off and thinking I'll find it on DVD eventually, because I know there is no UK Blu-ray release. And I did find it at this car boot sale, and the disc was in good condition, and that is Bedazzled. This is obviously the remake with Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. Looks quite funny, looks quite interesting. So yeah, directed by Harold Ramis, so should be a good time. And this is a special edition as well, so yeah, that is Bedazzled. And the rest of these were sealed. So first off, this is an Oliver Stone film. I've not seen this, but I've seen the trailer quite a while ago. I remember saying that if I see it, I want to pick it up. It stars Tommy Lee Jones, Joan Chen, and Hiep T. Lei, and that is Heaven and Earth. So it's along the same lines as Platoon and Born on the 4th of July, set around the events of the Vietnam War, where Platoon is on the battlefront, Born on the 4th of July is back in America. I believe this is a mix of both and is a love story. So Tommy Lee Jones is a good actor. I really like Tommy Lee Jones, so I look forward to watching this, and it's a bonus that it was sealed, considering that it is a pretty old title. So that's Heaven and Earth. Next up, this was a really good find. My mum pointed this out to me, and I've not really seen any of this. I've seen the new show, I've seen all of the new ones, but I've never watched the original series, so I thought I'd get this for £1 to see if I like it. I'm sure I will. And that is Open All Hours Series 1. As you know, recently I've been getting a lot of classic TV. I got all of Fawlty Towers on DVD. Now I've got this, so if I like this, I'll obviously get the next ones. I do need to try and get my hands on Only Fools and Horses as well, because that is my favourite sitcom, probably almost my favourite television series of all time as well. So, but yeah, look forward to watching this. Let me know your thoughts on this series down below, because I don't know too much about it other than what I've seen in the new one. So, yeah, that is Open All Hours. And these next two, I'll show you this one first, was still sealed as I said, but were pretty new films. They're quite new films, like the last few years, so I was really happy to find these. First one is The Sisters Brothers, John C. Reilly, Joaquin Phoenix, Jake Gyllenhaal and Riz Ahmed. It's like a new take on Western. I think it's a bit comedic. So, yeah, I look forward to watching this, because I've been holding off on watching this for a while, because I know it is on Netflix, but I found this, as I say, for £1 still sealed at the car boot sale. So yeah, I'll give this a go soon. And then, personally for me, the best find was this one, because this is very new. In fact, I think this came out in the last year, and it's a film I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. Got a fantastic cast. It is a war film, and it is based on a true story, and that is The Last Full Measure. Obviously, Christopher Plummer, this was his final role. You've also got Samuel L. Jackson, Ed Harris, Sebastian Stan, and William Hurt, and I believe it was also Peter Fonda's last role as well. Yeah, Peter Fonda's in this, and I believe it was his last role as well. So, very much looking forward to seeing this. I think it went under the radar a bit. I don't think it got a proper UK release. I think it just got sent straight to DVD. So, but if you have seen it, let me know what you think of it down below. That is The Last Full Measure. Next up are some I got from... I'm trying to think where I got this. I got this from charity shop in Carmarthen. There's a few here that I got from the same charity shop, so yeah, I'll try and show them all together. First one, this is one I've been wanting to watch again for a long time. I've seen the trailer and it looks really good, and it sounds like a really good film. It's August Rush with Freddie Highmore, Kerry Russell, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, Terrence Howard and Robin Williams. Great cast. Very much looking forward to watching this. Let me know what you think of it down below. I'm not going to keep saying that now, because obviously I will tell you if I've not seen the film. Just generally, if you've seen that film, let me know what your thoughts are of it down below. But yeah, that is August Rush. And then this one, which I've seen half of, and then it stopped and I never got around to watching it, so I'm happy to have this now. It's a Ridley Scott film. I did actually get quite a few Ridley Scott films in the last few weeks. In fact, actually, there are two more that I'm going to get from my shelf that came as well just before I left that I haven't shown yet. So I'll pause this video a second to get them before I forget and before I continue. So bear with me 1 second. Right, I'm back. So yeah, so this is the first Ridley Scott film, and this is on DVD. I don't believe this has a UK Blu-ray release, but it stars Russell Crowe, and it was a good film from what I saw of it. And that is a good year. I believe this came out in 2006. And it's about an English businessman that inherits his uncle's farm vineyard in the south of France after he dies, and it's like kind of a love story, I think, from what I saw of it. And again, this also stars Freddie Highmore. Got quite a few of his, obviously, and yeah, it was a good film of what I saw of it, so I can't wait to watch the rest of this soon. Right, yeah, this one was also... So this one is a Kevin Smith film. I've been wanting to get this for a long time. I don't know if this is out of print or not. I know quite a lot of his films generally do go out of print, and this is quite an old one. But it does look right up my street. It stars Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler, and that is Jersey Girl. I believe it's where he has to raise his daughter on his own, so he has to completely change his lifestyle. Something along those lines. But yeah, I look forward to watching this because it's one that has been on my radar for quite a while. Next up, I managed to find a Disney film on DVD that wasn't scratched. This is quite old. I believe this is from the 70s. I don't know if there's a year on here. I want to say this is from the late 70s, but because it's Disney, there's no year on it. Oh well. But it is Benji the Hunted. I believe there was a remake on Netflix. I've not seen it. I probably did watch this a long time ago, but I can't remember. So I'm happy to have it nonetheless, because it is a Disney film for the collection, and I know for a fact it definitely isn't on Blu-ray here. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to checking that one out. And then this one, which I've heard is a really good film and is a classic, directed by Gary Marshall, and it stars Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey, and that is Beaches. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. I've heard, as I say, that this is a classic. Another one of those films that right up my street, types of films that I like. So I'll be putting this at the top of my to watch list. That's Beaches. This one I have seen. I watched this a while ago, and this was a different charity shop now, somewhere else, and it was three for £1. There wasn't very many. I only just managed to find three, and one of them was sealed, which was lucky. This was the only one that I've seen. This is probably one of the only DVDs that I've seen of the ones that I bought, I think. But this stars Helen Mirren, Julie Walters, Linda Bassett, Annette Crosby, Celia Imrie, and Penelope Wilton, and that is, of course, Calendar Girls. This was a good film. I like British films. This was pretty good, pretty funny. Again, my type of film, so I'm happy to have this in the collection so I can watch it again. And then the next one I got was one with Hugh Grant, James Caan, and Jean Triplehorn, Mickey Blue Eyes, a gangster slash comedy film. I believe this was on Netflix quite a while ago, and I skipped over it and skipped over it and skipped over it. And I thought, three for £1, I'd get it, give it a go. Probably be an alright film. I like Hugh Grant, I like James Caan, so yeah, give it a go. And then another Ridley Scott film. This one was sealed. I do know that this is on Blu-ray, but as I say, three for £1, still sealed. Not seen it. I was obviously going to get it. If I like it, I will get it on Blu-ray. That is Matchstick Man with Nicolas Cage, Sam Rockwell, and Alison Lohman. I believe there is about two con artists, and one of them realised that he's got a teenage daughter, and she kind of gets in on their game. So it's like kind of a thriller, comedy, heist film, I think. That's what I gather from the synopsis, but yeah, that is Matchstick Men. I'm trying to think what next. This one I got from a chat. These were all, I think all of these now were from chat. Yeah, these were all from charity shops, different charity shops in Tenby, which was the main place around where I was staying. This one I didn't really know if I wanted to get because it sounded like a bit of a weird one, just from the title. But the cast's good, the two lead actors are good, and I did watch the trailer, and it looks okay. Doesn't look great, but it looks okay. And again, these were three for £1. I don't know where the other two are. They're further down. I'll get to them later. But that is Ballistic XV Sever, I think it's called. Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu. An action film. I like action films, so I thought I'd get it for the price it was. If it's no good, I've not really lost much. So, yep, that's Ballistic XV Severs. And then these were from one that I went to today, just before we left. I went into two today. One of them, the woman mischarged me. I believe I got 6 of them, and she only charged me £3.50, and they were supposed to be £1 each. And the other one, it was three for £1 anyway. This was from the one that was three for £1, so I got 9. This one wasn't the film I thought it was when I picked it up until I bought it, but it's still one that I want to watch because it's got Johnny Depp in. Also directed by Roman Polanski, who I've not really seen any of his films, and I know he's quite a controversial person, so I won't get into that. But it is The Ninth Gate. It's like a thriller horror film, I think, to do with the devil. Don't know too much about it. As I say, I got it because it's got Johnny Depp in, and I do like Johnny Depp, especially his older work. So yeah, I'll give it a go. If I don't like it again, it's three for £1, so I've not lost too much. Next one was one that I do know is on Blu-ray, but I believe it's out of print and is quite expensive. Not seen it, so I thought I'd get it, and that's 40 Days and 40 Nights with Josh Hartnett. I know a lot of people don't really like him, but I've not really seen much with him in, so I can't really say. But this looks alright. I like these types of comedies. From the producer of Bridget Jones' Diary. It's those early noughties type films where they're all the same sort of thing, all the teen comedies. So yeah, I look forward to checking this out. Might be a laugh. 40 Days and 40 Nights. This one I picked up because it's one I've been wanting to watch for a while. It is a rental copy, and the disc isn't in the best of shape, but as I say, it is one I've been trying to get for quite a while. Again, I'm not 100% sure whether this does have a Blu-ray release, but I know if it does, it's definitely out of print, because I don't come across it anywhere, and I look hard for every film, a lot of films. But got a good cast: Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Angelina Jolie. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Yeah, might be alright. Looked good. I've seen the trailer quite a while ago and remember thinking it looked good. it's like a, I don't really know how to describe it. It's one of those weird films. I think it's probably set like World War One, World War Two, but like futuristic type thing. Don't know. Looks alright, so I'll give it a go. Let me know what you think down below, obviously. Another one which I believe is on Blu-ray, but it's one I've not seen and I've wanted to watch for a long time, so for three for a pound I thought I'd pick it up. That is Cinderella Man, directed by Ron Howard and starring Russell Crowe and Renee Zellweger. I believe it's about a prize fighter and he gets another chance to be the world heavyweight, and it's a true story, I think, and yeah, based on the extraordinary true story. Also got Paul Giamatti, who I really like. Music by Thomas Newman, who is my favourite composer. Obviously produced by Brian Grazer, who does all of Ron Howard's films. So very much looking forward to checking this out as soon as I can. Next one is one that I'm not too familiar with. I got because of the two leads. You've got Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Sounds like a good film, like an action comedy, I think. Money Train. Yeah, I don't know too much about this. I believe they play two cops, like transit cops, that decide to rob a money train, which transits all the money from New York City, and their boss is trying to stop them, I think. But I don't know. I know it looks good, and I am looking forward to watching it. I like both of the lead actors, so yeah, that is Money Train. Next up is another one that came out the same time as Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, and another one I've wanted to watch for a while. This looks good, looks quite funny, and the film that they did before this, the creator of this, also created a series which led off to a film. You know what I'm talking about when I show you. I love the film. I'm not a fan of the series, to be honest, but I did love the film, and I have got that in my DVD collection. But this film is Team America World Police. Obviously, I'm talking about the South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, which I have got in my collection because I do really like that. Don't know about this. I know that there's a lot of memes from this film, especially the Matt Damon meme. It looks like it'll be a fun film. So yeah, I thought for three for a pound I'd get that because it's worth it. This one again I know has a Blu-ray release, but I've heard it's not a very good film from many people. This one came with a slipcover. Got a good cast though, and I thought, again, three for a pound, I'd pick it up, give it a go. Not lost much if I don't like it. And that is The Beguiled, which is a remake of a Clint Eastwood film. This obviously stars Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, Kirsten Dunst, got it right, and Elle Fanning. Looks alright, but apparently the trailer spoiled the whole film, and that is why the film isn't great. But it's got 4 stars from The Telegraph, The Guardian, and Time Out, which I'm not familiar with. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a go. That is The Beguiled. And these two were two more that I got from the charity shop I got the Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu film from. And this first one I've heard of, didn't know anything about it, but I thought I'd pick it up because I don't know how rare it is or not. Because as I say, it seems like a rare type film. Doesn't seem like a film that would be all over the place, but I'm not too sure. But that is Crossroads with Ralph Macchio. I do like Ralph Macchio. I have to admit, I haven't seen any of the Karate Kid films, but I have seen Cobra Kai. I know it's strange, but I love Cobra Kai. I definitely will watch all the Karate Kid films before December, which is when season 4 of Cobra Kai is coming. So make sure to do that. But this is a film I was unfamiliar with. Ralph Macchio, three for a pound. Thought, why not? And then this one, which I've wanted to watch for a while. I know this particular actress isn't a great actress. She is actually a singer, but she's not really known. I know she did one really good film, which was the film she did before this, but I don't know too much. This one looks good though, so I can't say anything until I've seen it. It is The Next Best Thing with Rupert Everett and Madonna. Apparently it's got a really good soundtrack, so look forward to that. And this was the first film she did after Evita, which I believe was a really good film, but I've not seen it, so I don't know. But yeah, I look forward to checking this out. Like these types of films again, it's a romantic comedy. So yeah, The Next Best Thing. And this was one that I got from my first day from another separate charity shop, which didn't have much in. And this film I've been after for a while. I have seen this, really like this. and that is America's Sweethearts with Julia Roberts, Billy Crystal, John Cusack, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. It also stars Hank Azaria, Stanley Tucci, Christopher Walken, and Seth Green. Yeah, I really like this. Thought it was really funny, really good romantic comedy, and anything with Julia Roberts in is bound to be good. Plus the addition of Billy Crystal, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and John Cusack, you've got a winner there. So yeah, that is America's Sweethearts. And these were more that I got today from I think these were all from a different charity shop, and these were all the ones that she mispriced me. This one I know is on Disney Plus, but this one from one of my favourite directors. I think it was after this film that he kind of changed pace and started doing different films. Um, because before this he did like This Is a Comedy. He did another one before which is like an action thriller, and since then he's only really done dramas, and they've all been quite the same type of thing. But this film in question is I Heart Huckabees, obviously directed by David O. Russell, who is one of my favourite directors. He's done films like The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle, Joy, and Three Kings. Um, but it's got great cast. There's Dustin Hoffman, Isabelle Huppert, Jude Law, Jason Schwartzman, Lily Tomlin, Mark Wahlberg, Naomi Watts. So yeah, it's been on my radar for a while purely because of the cast. So definitely look forward to checking this out soon. That's I Heart Huckabees. And then this one I have been trying to get for such a long time. It's directed by Robert Redford. Got fantastic cast, and I've been told it's a really good film. And that is The Legend of Bagger Vance with Matt Damon, Will Smith, and Charlize Theron. I believe it's about a golfer, and a caddy comes into his life because he's going downhill, and it's like fantastical. I think it's more of a fantasy film, but yeah, definitely look forward to watching this soon because it looks like a really good film. This one I saw a few times before I actually picked it up, but all the times I saw it, the disc was in horrible condition, as was the case. Found this one, perfect copy. I know this is on Netflix at the moment, but it's a film that I think I am going to enjoy. Got Jeff Daniels in, who is one of my favourite actors. It also has Anna Paquin in, and is inspired by a true story, and that is Fly Away Home, about a young girl that finds orphaned geese eggs, and when they hatch they imprint on her, and they basically treat her as their mother, and she's got to try and help them fly so they can fly, migrate in the fall basically. So yeah, that's all I really know about it. So, but it is one I've been after for quite a while, so that's Fly Away Home. And then we've got one that has a really good cast. Main reason for getting it, sounded really good as well. And that is The Secret Life of Bees. Stars Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, Jennifer Hudson, Alicia Keys, Sophie Okonedo, I think is how you say her name, and Paul Bettany. So yeah, this looks really good. I'm sure this is going to be a good film. Yeah, don't know too much about most of these are blind buys, but I sort of know of them, but don't really know what they're about. But a lot of them I got based on the cast, like this one. So yeah, that is The Secret Life of Bees. Then we got this one, which I've been after for a while. That is The Replacements with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. It's like a football action comedy, I think, set in the 80s, about a football team. It's not great. But yeah, I like Gene Hackman, I like Keanu Reeves, so thought, why not? 3 more DVDs. Next up is a film that I know a lot of people don't like, but I've seen the trailer and it looked right up my street. Again, this stars Paul Giamatti, who I really like, and is considered M. Night Shyamalan's worst film, or one of his, definitely like his top 3 worst films. But I'm going to give it a go because as I said, I've seen the trailer, it's got Paul Giamatti. That's all I need to go in and watch it. And that's Lady in the Water. Again, I know it's got Blu-ray release, but I know it's out of print. So I got this because it was cheap. So, yeah. I would say let me know what you think about it, but I know most people don't like it. So, yeah. And then this one, which the case is filthy, so I'm going to try and not touch it as much as I can. But again, it's a film I've wanted to watch for a while, directed by Taylor Hackford. Stars Meg Ryan and Russell Crowe. and that is Proof of Life. Um, yeah, looks like my type of film. Looks really good. It's like a thriller, I think, like a political thriller or something. So yeah, look forward to checking that one out. And then the final one is another one which I watched very recently on the television. Literally, it was one of the last films I watched before I went on holiday, so it was quite nice to see that they had this. It was a good film, and it's the only Sean Connery film I got, and I was on a mission to find at least one Sean Connery film, which I'm glad I did today, and that is Just Cause, which was a really good thriller actually. I would recommend this. It had a good twist at the end. Um, I think Sean Connery and Lawrence Fishburne had a good chemistry. I don't know what you would say, but yeah, anything with Sean Connery is good, and this was actually a pretty good film. So that is Just Cause. And that's all of my DVDs. Um, I think what I should do is I shall put this video up because this is now almost half an hour long, and then I'll immediately record my Blu-ray video and put that up tomorrow. So you'll see the Blu-rays on Saturday, and these should be late Friday, as because I am recording this late on Friday. So because I don't want the video to be too long, because one, it will take too long to upload, and two, I know people don't particularly like watching really long videos. So that's all the DVDs I got whilst I was away. Very happy with all of them. I've got a lot of watching to do, I can definitely say that. But that is it for this video. So if you like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, then by all means give it a dislike. But if you do choose to dislike it, I would appreciate it if you let me know why down in the comments below, so I can improve on it in my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn on your notification bell so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. Comment down below. I will reply to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. I appreciate anyone that leaves me a comment, and I love talking to people on the comments. Love seeing what people have to say, whether it's positive or negative. But yeah, that is it. So until the next video, everyone, take care. Goodbye.